welcome back to the Namibian Chess Federation Accounting System 2023. So last time we looked at adding a member and or customer and also creating their invoices and sending a receipt to the customer once payment has been made. Today we're going to look at our expenses and how we can do that or record our expenses for the Namibian Chess Federation. So once again, we will be always landing on our dashboard, and as you can see on our dashboard we have a vendor. Vendors are normally the ones that we are getting either a resource from or something from, and we can also add those lines if we want to, but preferably we don't need to add those things. So we can use currency again, how we are paying those vendors, and you can see that the vendors are under purchases that we have there. So vendors, what we always pay, but here we are going to go to bills. If you look at the left hand side, it's talking about bills, so that's what we want to look at the moment, and we want to create our bills. So here it's create our first bill, so I'll say yes, create, and it will ask us to add a bill. Choose vendor, so we did not add a vendor yet, so vendors are the customers that we need to add, our service providers that we need to add, so that we can make sure that they are also on the system, and later on we can pull out how much do we pay to a specific vendor. If it's a hotel, then we will add the hotel, Turingerhof Hotel. Let's just zoom in again. So if it's a hotel, we will add Turingerhof, and then we will see what are they charging for us, the item, venue, renting of the venue, descriptions, quantity, what is the amount. So today we have an expense that we would like to look at, and this expense is from one.com, which is our domain server, and this is what they are charging us as an example. So here you can see these are the details of the vendor, one.com, all the things, the name is there. It's directed to Namibian Chess Federation. Please don't mind this, the system changed, so it's different. And here we have our amounts that they're charging us, and this is also the period that they want us to pay. So from 9th April to 8th April, and due date is 10th March. So let's go ahead and add this. So this was sent on the 8th of February. This is just a proper invoice that we can add to our accounting system. So this is proof of receipt as well. So all of our proofs we should also have as well. So let's add them. So I'm going to move this away a bit so that we can add the vendor. So I will click on add vendor. Now they will ask us what is the vendor's name. So we have seen from before that this vendor is called one.com. So I'll just copy that, paste it in here. Do they have an email? Yes, they have an email. It's called sales. I'll just copy it in. What is their first name? First name, do they have any reference of a first name? No, so we'll just use first name support center, and then the last name will be one.com. Okay, normally we can put one.com there, and let's put support center there. And their currency, you saw that their currency that they are using is in US dollars, so we will leave US dollars as it is there. Account number, normally they also give us a sort of a reference or order number or invoice number, so we can always put in that invoice number that is in there. From where it is, address line 1, they've given us an address line 1 and an address line 2, so I'll just add that one, and I'll add the other one. They have said the city says Copenhagen, so that will be Copenhagen for the city. And most of these things I'm just looking from the invoice they sent us. So they are from Sweden, and I think this is the address line 2 should be this one, I think. Country, we said it's Sweden. Province. Okay, just to see what I'm not sure what the provinces are here. So some of those things I can just leave open. Anything else? Do they have a website? Yes, they do have a website. It's www.one.com. Like that. Okay, I don't think we need to add all of the things, but at least most of it's clear. And now that you see we have a vendor, it's one.com. Billing date is according to what they gave us there. So they gave us the billing date was the 8th of February, and they say due is the 10th of February. Okay, so that one is what we have there. Bill number is just for our systems that we can have here. Then this one is for hosting Namibia Federation domain. Yes, so I'm just adding a note there as well, just to make sure consistency, that we know what it is. If anybody asks where is it coming from, what is it doing, and that's what it also have there. So here we have a new product, so we can also add the new product. So we already saw that the product's description was also listed over there. So we also just copy and paste. So this one was hosting plan, category, technology, equipment, lease, rental, insurance, payroll, postage, repairs, maintenance, telephone line wells, utilities. I think it falls under utilities. What is the price? So they gave us 173.88, and description here is 12 months. So 12 months domain, and I'll add the product. There we go. So the product is added. We can add a line, and we can do another product again. So here it's again new product. I copy again. This one they say it's annual domain fee. Categories is also under utilities. The price there is 24.99. Description, I can again say one.com just to make it small. I can add product. I again we can add another line. So also just to mention that since the description is also indicated there, I can also manually add descriptions as I see fit, or if I feel like changes can be done. So you can add changes also as we're doing it in here as well. So we have another product here, which is add-on, and I'm just gonna paste it, and then again it's utilities. The price is the price that they gave us there, 55.08, and then here they give us our emails. That's the description. 2 times 25 gigabyte email storage, 12 months, and then I'll say okay. So now just to show you, the totals is saying 253.95, and if you see over here, the totals correspond 253.95, 253.95, and I will save it. So now you have successfully created a bill from one.com. And now it will ask us to record a payment. So once we create our bills, it will ask us, did you pay this bill, yes or no? Then that's what we will now put up there. Yes, we've paid the bills. No, we haven't paid the bills. So once we pay the bill, it will reflect also there. So this is how we add bills, vendors. So bills will be also, as I said, hotels. I want to add another bill just to show you what we are talking about. So I'll create a new bill again, and this vendor here, I will make a vendor, and then I will call this vendor just tournament director. Okay, this one is what, TD at Namibia Chess Federation.com. First name, I'm not sure, we don't know who our tournament is, but for now let's put Lazarus. Lazarus Shatipamba, and the currency is in NAD. So we can always select our Namibian dollars. I'll just leave it like that, add vendor. So the reason why I'm adding vendor there is so that we can add this thing. So we just put Lazarus there, or we will add zone 3 and things like that. So here it says choose. So it already keeps track of what we have already added. So here, what do we add as a bill? So the name of the bill will be prize fund, and then this will be first place, expense, where shall we put the expense? So we always have to make sure we look at this. So it will be what? Payroll. I think it should be employee benefits. Contract services. So that will be some of the services that we have. And let's say now the prize fund for this first place was 500, and then here we say just an introduction, first place winner, and then we will put in the tournament name. So this one will be zone 3, schools individual chess, Namibia schools individual chess championships, something like that, and we add the product. So So now we have the product, it's already added there, it's in Namibian dollars, and then we do it again. We have again price fund, this one will be for second place. Category, we said contract service, we said this one will be what, 300. We add another line, and we add again a new product, so the price fund, services, so okay, so let's say these are the prize funds that we have for our junior events. So 500, 300, and 150, and you can see that the total is there of how much we're going to pay out and we're going to save. So here it's going to ask when are we going to build this date. So since the tournament is happening on the 18th, the due date will also be on the 18th, because we normally give out prize money there. So if the date of the tournament is 4 days, so then we will select the starting day and then we must pay by the ending date. The bill number, this will be 2 notes, then we just put in the notes, prize money for zonal chess, zonal school individual chess championships, and then put specifically zone 3. So I added the notes, everything is there. We don't really need the exchange rates, but we keep it because it selects one currency that they want us to put everything in, and that's the amount of money that we have. So we haven't paid or anything yet, so we can see this one is in Namibian dollars, this one is in US dollars, and later on it will convert and make everything in the same currency that we need. So now we have added 2 bills. They both haven't been paid yet, so we still need to pay those bills up and running. So that is it for creating bills. I just want to show you how our dashboard looks like now. So in our dashboard, you can see we have our cash inflow, and now you can see we have an income and an expense. So here is our income, here is our expenses, and you can see our expenses are currently more than our income, so we can also keep track of what's happening now. Now we do know that we have bills coming up, so it shows us coming due. We have this amount of bills that we need to pay, which is due soon. We have our net income, it's already showing, it shows that we are in arrears. We have our breakdown of expenses, and you can see we are constantly having flow. So we can also have a view, or our members can view how our federation is running at the moment, and if they see a need, it's there. So for purposes of report generating at the end, it's very easy. All we need to do is now start uploading our members, start uploading our bills, and then the federation will run itself from there. So I hope this was very educational, and if there's any problems, we can always ask from help, and I will be ready to assist you. Thank you.